Welcome to This Is Not Legal Advice. I am your host, TINLA, and welcome back to a Make It Happen Monday for the week of July 27, 2026, or whenever this happens to find you. We're going to get a story for what's going on for you for the week, and then we're going to get some angel numbers for every sign, and that's going to be for sun, moon, rising, whatever resonates with you. So let's see what Spirit has to say is going to be happening for you this week, my beautiful viewers. All right, give me just a second. I want to get a couple threads here and then we'll walk through, okay? I appreciate you joining me. I have at this point 7 subscribers, which I love. I love every single one of you. Thank you for joining me. I'm actually really not looking to blow up the channel into like some huge amount of like 100,000 plus people. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to keep it to a select group of people who really vibe with what I'm saying and want to hear it. So anyway, but thank you for joining me. You are amongst the select few. All right, so we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Swords in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles on the upright, and the 4 of Pentacles. So let's talk about this. Okay, as the week begins, you are in a place where you are not interested in dealing with drama anymore. There has been a lot of drama going on, and I'm getting it's in the workforce specifically. It could be amongst a group of friends. Take it how it resonates, but it could be either or both. Maybe you work with these people, or maybe the people that you're thinking of as friends are also involved in your work in some way. And you know what the issue is you're succeeding. You're doing well, right? You've got your cake, and I hear like you're eating it too. Like you're doing all the things. Like you're celebrating, you got cake and wine, and like you're just having a grand old time. And you want to celebrate that with the people that you love, right? But they're not doing that. You know, they're jealous. I'm getting there's some people that are jealous of you, and you're just over the drama. It could be people around you, again, in your workplace that are jealous that you got a promotion and they didn't, or that you hit some kind of sales target and the bonus and they didn't. There's something that's going on in your workplace, or again, in your friend group, where you are just so happy with how things are progressing for you, particularly financially. You just want to go out and have a good time this week. And they're just not having it. And you're not having it with them not having it. All right. 8 of Swords, you're getting out of your head. You're like over it. You're like, you know what? This is my 10 of Pentacles. This is my dream. This is what I want. I'm not letting go of that. I'm not going to let go of what I want, the fact that I worked hard and I want to enjoy that. And you're like kind of sitting on your treasure chest here. Like you have earned that money. You have earned this future that you're looking at. And you are tired of feeling guilty for that. Honestly, you are just over it. You are over people making you feel bad for that, and you're cutting those people in a way out of your life, or at least out of this portion of your life this week, where you just want to share your good news. I'm getting that there's some really good news coming in for you, and you want to share that with the people you love, but there are some people that just don't want to hear it because they're like miserable in their own lives. Tell me more. What's going on here this week for my viewers? What's going on? Thank you. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're single and fabulous. You don't have to be single. You could just be fabulous generally. But like you're sitting back, sitting back, relaxed, all cool and all, shooting some people outside the school, right? 9 of Pentacles. You are sitting back, reading that book, drinking your wine. Again, very much this energy here where you have the King of Pentacles, just enjoying life and savoring the success. You know, there are weeks that are good, there are weeks that are bad. And this happens to be a good week for you, viewer. This happens to be something you've been working really hard for, and you want to take that moment to savor it. And, you know, you got somebody coming in here that is immature, that wants to kind of yuck your yum with the Knight of Wands. I mean, they're just not into it. And you know what? That's you, the dragon. That's you in the background. You're breathing fire. You're like, you know what? Cut it. Cut it. I'm not hearing it. I don't want to hear it. Like, this person's like, well, what are you going to do next? And you're like, I'm just chilling. Back off. Back off. And you are just so over it, and I don't blame you. Okay? Let's see. We have the Fool. Look, you're celebrating, you're taking a chance on the next thing, the Empress. Like, it's gorgeous energy for you, my loves. Honestly, the Fool, you are taking those next steps. You know, if this is a promotion, you're going full force into it, 100 miles an hour, full speed ahead. Like, you are ready. Like, maybe you feel like, I don't necessarily know everything about what I'm doing. Like, I don't know all the things about the job I'm going into. But you're like, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it as best I can, and I don't care. Like, you are just, I'm so proud of you. Like, you're really just, you're holding your ground, you're enjoying your moment in the sun, really, and you are gonna, you're gonna go at this next thing with success. And you know, the Empress is telling me there's people around you. There are people. This is like 1 or 2 people that are yucking your yum, but here there are people. Maybe your mother is very proud of you, a sister, a female friend, very proud of you and looking at you like that's my person. That's my girl, that's my boy, that's my person. Like, look at them go. It's amazing. I'm so proud of them. And you are, with the Page of Swords, you're a little nervous, but you're charging ahead. You know, again, it's very much this Fool energy. Like, you're like, look, I got it. I'm going to do it. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. So what I'm getting from Spirit is keep preparing yourself. Like, look, the Page of Swords, he's got his little book, all his books in his bag there, kind of spilling out. So do your research, do some studying, preparing. Like, I know you want to chill out and enjoy this moment, and you should. You should definitely enjoy this moment of victory for you. I'm also hearing, and kind of out of nowhere, like you just closed on a house or something like that, and you just want to relax into that, but it's kind of like, okay, but now you have to do this and that repairing, get the furniture over and do that. Like, but take a minute to breathe, to enjoy, to celebrate, to have that housewarming party. You know, you do have some things ahead of you to learn about, but you're okay. Like, you're willing to take that moment. All right, let's see, one more. What's going on? What's going on here this week? Okay. 7 of Swords. Yeah, someone's coming in to steal your joy, man. And you're seeing it. Like, there's almost like a little bit of what I'm saying is like bombastic side eye, okay? From this Page of Swords toward this 7 of Swords person, right? This is somebody, look, they're wearing the same pattern in the cloak as they are in tunic. And so this is somebody who's, again, I'm getting a friend, a sibling, somebody that's close to you that is, you thought was like you, that thought like wanted your success, whatever, but you're seeing them with a side eye, like, why are you sneaking off? Why are you trying to steal my joy? Again, why are you trying to yuck my yum? Why are you doing this? Like, why are you undermining and undercutting me? I thought you loved me. I thought you were my friend. I thought you were my, you know, again, business partner or what have you. Like, somebody that you would never have expected this from. What's a challenge this week for my viewers, please, Spirit? The 10 of Cups. You're going to want to really enjoy, you know, and it's a pro and it's a con, right? You're going to want to celebrate, but I'm getting a warning of like, don't over celebrate. Okay. Don't get too crazy with it. Don't end up, you know, rolling over here and unexpectedly, undesiredly having another baby at him that you're not really like actually actively desiring. Okay. What I'm saying is have fun, but also like balance that out with some practical reality. So that's one of the challenges. The next one I have is the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you kind of want to sit back and enjoy it. It's the same theme. Like, and here we have the King and the Queen. So it's almost like where I said like your friend or your family or whatever is undercutting you. I feel like if you have a romantic partner, that person is like, hey baby, let's hang out, let's chill. Okay, let's Netflix and chill this week. So don't rest too hard on your laurels. Your person in your life, your romantic partner, if you have one, may be encouraging you to rest on those laurels, which is, again, take a minute, celebrate, but don't like go overboard where you don't prepare, where you're just, you know, jumping off into something and not taking a minute to really think about it. All right, what's another challenge that they may experience, my viewers, please? What's another challenge they may experience this week on this Make It Happen Monday? What do we make it happen here? What's happening? There we go. 8 of Cups. Okay, that's walking away. I think it's going to be a little challenging for you to walk away from something that's no longer serving you. You know, I'm feeling like that's a candle kind of going out. That's maybe something toxic or poisonous. Like, of all the people in your life, there's one poisonous one. And just be careful. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater is what I'm feeling. Like, just because one person of these 8 cups, proverbially, is toxic, that doesn't mean that everybody's that way. It doesn't mean that everybody's undermining you. You can walk away and keep things with you. Keep your success and your mobility forward without cutting everyone off. Give me an advantage. What's the advice in terms of an advantage for my viewers? What is the advantage for my viewers, please? Okay. The King of Swords. You know, we had here the Page of Swords, and now we have the King, which tells me you're going to grow into the new role or the new, whatever it is that's positive that's coming in your life, you're going to grow into that. It's going to become kind of commonplace. You're going to, again, as long as you're putting that effort, you're going to rise up to the occasion. And it's going to be like, no big deal, right? And that's on top of the Fool where I said, like, you're just going to be kind of jumping off that cliff and going full speed. Like, you're like, hey, you know what? You make it look easy, baby. Because, I mean, I'm not saying it is easy, but you make it look easy. You make this thing look good, you know? Let's see, more advice. The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to find some beautiful balance with this. And I think that's what you've been looking for, is can I have the balance of my family life and my long-term goals with what I have now? And I'm very much getting that you are. This is going to be a good place for you coming up. I'm not just blowing smoke, but I mean, I'm really just consistently getting this with the cards. This is a good place for you. What's the outcome for the end of this week? What's the feeling of my viewers going into next week? What's the outcome? How are they going into next week? Oh, the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You're going to be able to turn this into a situation where you really just are loving what you do again. You're just loving your job. You're loving your life. Like, you're feeling it. You're really feeling it. And you're balanced. And not only are you balanced, but you're using this to be generous with your time. It's allowing you to be more beatific, if you will, very angelic, very saintly. You know, you can give to others maybe the way you've wanted to give because of this new opportunity. And look here. With the Six of Pentacles, we go to Six of Wands, okay? Where, look, you're handing out flowers, you're coming in victorious, like but you're not just victorious, you're being generous with that. You know, you're here, you're giving a flower to an elderly person. And then you got the Justice card. Like, this is your comeuppance. Like, this is what you've been working so hard for over time. You've really been, like, trying your best and working hard. And that's Libra energy. It's also 6611. So look up those double numbers if that's of interest to you. Also, we have Saturn going, you know, this retrograde as of today when I'm reading this. And, you know, that is telling me that, you know, your good karma is finally paying off. The goodness that you've been putting out there is finally paying off. And you've got, like, one eye open. Like, you trust that karma's going to come back, but also, like, you're keeping an eye open on, like, who might really be around the corner for you. All right, anything else, Spirit, that they need to hear, my viewers? Anything else? Ooh. The Three of Wands. Yeah, your future. You can see your future now. You can. You're coming in the end of this week, and finally some things that were cloudy, some things that were, you didn't know how it was going to shake out. It's coming full circle. And the Queen of Swords, that's why I said that on the bottom of the deck. You know, you're getting some clarity on what the future holds for you. And I think that's been a point of stress for you to date, is how is this path that I'm on going to look in the future? And I think you're going to start to get some clarity. So that being said, I'm going to look at what Spirit might want to say in terms of some numbers and so forth to you based on your sign, sun, moon, rising. So we're going to go ahead and start with Leo, since it is Leo's birthday season as I'm reading this. So Leo, Spirit has 279 synchronicity. Look for signs. Things that keep happening are connected, even if they don't seem to be. The recent patterns in your life are signals from your angels. Today, ask for follow-up signs and remember that angels speak with lots of repetition. Draw a second card later today and see what your angels have to say after you've spent some time paying more conscious attention. So it seems to me that, like, you might have some questions about how, you know, whether you're going to be capable of these new responsibilities you're getting, or how you should approach things with those in your life who may be kind of secret ops. And Spirit's saying, just look for the signs, keep your eyes open. All right, and so that was Leo. So now we're going into Virgo. Listen. Be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs, as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. I know it's hard, Virgo, but take some advice. Libra. Shift reality. Luck is a mindset. 732. Your angels want you to be ready for some lucky breaks headed your way. When you are in a negative mindset, negative forces are attracted to reinforce it. However, when you feel lucky, forces that reinforce that feeling come in. Take several pauses throughout the day and repeat the mantra, things always work out for me, and simply feel lucky. Scorpio. 347. Health. Take care of your health. This is an urging from your angels to take seriously a health matter that you might have let fall by the wayside. How you treat your body is important. It shows self-love and care. Reflect now on what you've been avoiding. Make a doctor's appointment or address the concern you've been putting off. Absolutely. Cannot agree more. Sagittarius. Personal journey. Valuable lessons have been learned. Your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-growth and personal responsibility. This journey is a result of your choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Write a list of what you have changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. Capricorn. 292. Channel anxiety. Create positive distractions to reroute nervous energy. Your angels are validating that the anxiety and grief you are experiencing can be overwhelming. Your angels are with you presently. They urge you to channel those emotions into a positive distraction. Clear your energetic space to create an oasis for something enjoyable and unrelated to your anxieties by cleansing yourself with water in some way. Take a bath or a shower or go swimming if possible. Actually, that's like really good advice. A bath or a shower, always solid choice. Can't go wrong. Aquarius, 590. Gather strengths. Focus on your talents. Your angels encourage you to gather your strengths. In the next chapter, you will need to focus on what you can do rather than what you cannot do. Reflect now upon a talent you have, no matter how small or inconsequential you may think it is. Talk about your talent out loud to yourself as if you're telling someone else. Do this until it feels natural. Pisces, 662, the big picture. Make choices that reflect the main goal. Your angels ask that instead of focusing on little things that can distract you and create negativity, you shift your focus to the big picture today. Your angels remind you that when you keep that image in mind, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. Reflect upon your main goal now, write it on a piece of paper, and put the paper somewhere you will see it constantly, such as beside the bathroom mirror. Okay, that was Pisces. So we're going to go into Aries. Visualize harmony, 477. Release worry and welcome peace. I feel like I need to say April of 1977, so maybe that's you. Be comforted. The fears you have are not supposed to be yours alone to hold. Visualize your angels taking them from you, leaving you only with harmonious peace. Sit in meditation right now and picture a bright light washing over you, evaporating all your fears. Then take a few deep breaths and picture what harmony looks like for you. Taurus, 603, financial balance. Check your habits. This is a wake-up call from your angels. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy. Your angels want you to feel secure and balanced in your state of mind, and your finances contribute to that. Take time today to get real about what is coming into and going out of your bank account. Make any organizational changes you can to improve the flow of funds. Gemini, 435, goodbye. The chapter has ended. Something in your life is over. This is poignant. The present moment requires you to say goodbye. It's okay to be sad, to mourn what was. Your angels hold you at this time. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I allow myself to heal at my own pace. So that was Gemini, and then we come back around to Leo, which is where we are now. Oh, no, excuse me, Cancer. I almost forgot about Cancer. Holy cow. Thank you, Cancer. 817, passion. Follow your interests. You are being called to master a talent you already own. The thing you do that comes so naturally to you, it is your gift. These passions are given to you so as to make your life meaningful for yourself and for others. Find the inspiration to pursue your gifts in your daily life. Consider a few ways you can have fun with your talents today, no matter how small or trivial they may seem. And for the collective that is watching today, what is the general advice? Start small, 830. How you begin matters. Your angelic guides affirm that the dreams you are working toward live in microcosm, seeds embedded in your daily activities. Today, do every little thing as you would if it were larger. Put some added detail into your daily work, cook an extra fabulous dinner, or expend a little additional effort during your workout. Reflect on how every choice you make in your daily life can move you forward toward your long-term goals. So, collective, that is what I have for this Make It Happen Monday. I wish you all the best with your obvious upcoming success, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.